Can you comment on the strategy for improving the U.S. balance sheet?
The strategy for improving the U.S. balance sheet. So that refers not to our balance sheet, I take it, but to the countries.
Exactly.
So when you say that, there's the private balance sheet, there's also the government balance sheet. I will assume you mean that the question pertains to the government balance
Correct.
sheet? So at present, the U.S. debt to GDP ratio stands at around 75%. By global standards, that's a high but not frightening level. It's not a level that's associated with financial crises. But it is quite a bit higher than it was before the financial crisis. That was a long crisis. It depressed the economy. It caused deficits just because tax revenue was depressed and social payments, transfer payments rose, and because at least for part of the time, there was active fiscal policy that provided stimulus. So the debt to GDP ratio rose quite a bit from before the financial crisis to now. Now, at this point, U.S. fiscal deficits, federal fiscal deficits, are at a level that should keep the debt to GDP ratio roughly constant for the next 5 to 10 years. So it's not moving down under baseline projections, and it's also not moving up very rapidly. But after that, as the baby boomers retire and we see an inexorable increase in Medicare and Social Security payments as a share of GDP, all the projections, and this is not new, this is something we have known for at least 20 or 30 years, the projections, and it's mainly because of healthcare expenditures, because of Medicare with both an aging population and a trend in which medical prices have generally been rising more rapidly than the price level in general. We see an inexorable upward trend in the debt to GDP ratio, and that's an unsustainable course for the economy. And it requires some changes in either entitlement spending or the tax system to address it. You know, to me, it's very unfortunate we've had 20 or 30 years to prepare for this by making changes. These are not pleasant changes to have to make, and really nothing has been done about it. So, I mean, that is a trend that exists that will eventually have to be dealt with. And so, to my mind, that is the balance sheet challenge that people should be thinking about and recognizing is there and requires attention eventually.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.